Next up, we are having a conversation with the founder of Tangem Pay, or the CEO and founder of Tangem Pay. Marcos Nunes is a fintech executive with over 15 years of experience bridging traditional finance, Web3, and crypto. And as a founder and CEO of VeloX and co-founder of Nunes Pay, he built the first DeFi integrated card stack with a 100 million plus valuation. He's formerly the co-CEO of Taya, Salt Pay, and CRO at UL Solutions, which is NASDAQ listed as ULS, and he scaled multi-billion-dollar organizations and helped shape global card standards as a board advisor to EMV Co. So without further ado, if we can, have a round of applause for Marcos Nunes. And I don't know if you need the...
Play and then poof.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. Hope everybody's rested. I'm super happy and thrilled to be here. We're going to announce an evolution of a product from Tangem, which I've been working on for the past years. And we're finally there and happy to show it to you guys. So you probably know us from the storage concept. Tangem is a Swiss business that built a vault on the DeFi generation to ensure that we or anyone that holds digital assets all over the world could store in a simple way. And like everybody knows, in our industry, we always had the dilemma, security versus convenience. So every time, everybody's looking for more security, but not necessarily working for my dad, which is the traditional Homer Simpson that has no idea how to store even a PIN code from his own bank, which he usually types in the back of his card. So with that in mind, we knew that we needed to go above and beyond to differentiate ourselves and not be just another hardware wallet that only does things, from sophisticated point of view or sophisticated users as an audience. That said, we also realized that over the years, users spend a lot of time in storing their money. They needed access very quickly because we work 365 days a year, 24/7 as an industry. So time is critical if you want to swap, if you want to trade within digital assets in the globe. And then the last functionality was spending, right? Because you can store your wealth, you access your wealth, and you make that wealth grow. But if you don't have a way to conveniently bring back to daily usage, it becomes one-off transactions with hundreds of hours of proven, track record that you can actually spend. So on the storage side, we're leading in Amazon these days, top sales in the US. We have over 350,000 active users on a monthly basis just using this product. We have passport-graded convenience, security standard. And we're all over the world basically leading with this as one of the top 5 hardware wallets. Then in the growth, one click and you swap, you stake within the Tangem app using either one of those, which is the ring, very convenient. I normally carry in the same place as my wedding ring because it's very important to me, or one of our cards, which you can easily tap on the back of the phone. And also, again, you can sign a transaction whenever you need to trade. But then again, it comes the ultimate missing point. How do I go from store and how do I go from grow? I actually need an instrument to spend. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're here to announce that we finally put Tangem Pay into the market. If you are a user of the wallet in any of the first 90 countries that we're going to deploy, from Australia all the way here, unfortunately, Europeans, UK, you have to wait a little bit longer. You will have this product available coming days. We started to release the first batches. Please join us on the waiting list so you can also come in to this batch. But what matters is, if you have this product, you should be able to activate in the same way as we have the hardware wallet, in a matter of minutes. So it is a KYC product. It is going to transact in any of the 130 million merchants of Visa spread all over the globe. It will function in any currency that you need to pay with. Won't be any additional fees. If you are in a US designated market, you're gonna spend $1 is 1 USDC, and that is gonna be extracted from your account. So it's a spending account. So from store, grow, now you can actually spend. Your vote, stay voted. That's the #1 joke that we always make. I mean, you maintain anonymous, you maintain everything you need to maintain as your wealth, sitting away from your spending account. Similar to bank, similar to the concept of a bank. You have a place where you deposit all your money. You have a place where you invest your money, and then you have a route to spend your money. Those are separate segments. They don't talk to one another. Everything we do on the payment side, which requires touching the regulated world, will comply with the regulated authorities from all countries that we're participating. That's why we're using existing network like Visa. And everything related to the storage remains on your store account. So, rollout begins, US, it is here now. We prioritize the US market for this moment. We wanted to make sure that most of our users these days, are actively here, so we wanted to make sure you guys can download immediately. If you subscribe already, you're gonna get a hint saying, download your card, go through the KYC process. It should take less than 2 minutes, and you can activate. You're gonna move funds from one click in your hardware wallet, swapping into USDC if you don't have one, and then you actually have USD in that account. And from that moment onwards, just go and use it. So, what does that mean in reality? It means that we're kicking off banking 3.0. It means the difference between us and traditional financial institutions become custody, and it becomes a choice. If you want to have your own custody, if you want to control your own funds, you must have a private key. And with our solution, you have your private key, you have control of your funds. You can spend it and access it similar to you have it in your bank today in an app, and you decide with whatever you want to decide to do it. Features like accessing financial rails like ACH, wire transfer, like Europeans IBAN, sort codes in the UK, all of that was going to be plugged into your spending account. That means you will have a route for inflow of fiat that is converted into stable, and then you can spend in stable, store in stable, move in stable, and even pay back using financial routes. So we just enabled a traditional account in a format of on-chain. Europe, UK, like I mentioned, is going to be early next year. We are already in the cooks for that. Apologies that we couldn't do it before, but we had to do these markets first. And like I mentioned, we're not living, in the next era of finance. It's not tomorrow, it's actually today. So with that, I would like to thank you guys for being here. Please join our waiting list, and I'm happy to take a bunch of questions from you whenever you feel like. Thank you. Thank you.